What's going on, guys? This is iPenny HD, and yes, this is a post to Zentric. I don't think I've actually made a Zentric video in about almost a month, I believe, so that's kind of bad, you know. I'm surprised I haven't been kicked from Zentric or something yet, but yeah, this is a video, and it's a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. I'm actually going to be changing my gameplays after this, just because I don't want to just keep uploading the same gameplay to Zentric, because I do have a tiny bit of variety on my channel, but not too much. But that will change, guys, that will change. So what I was going to talk about is I was going to talk a little bit more about where I come from. A few people were asking me to do this. A person recommended me to do it from Zentric, and then quite a lot of people on my channel recommended me to talk about my country. Well, a few people wanted me to do like the accent challenge, where you would like how can I explain, just like say words like how you would say them. So I will say one word that a lot of people hear us say over here, and that is what is it? Instead of saying potatoes, with some, like, a lot of the people who live in the country, like the farmers you could call them, they always go titties. So it just sounds like titties, except they're going titties. So it's a little bit stupid, but when people think of Northern Ireland, quite a lot of people still think that Northern Ireland's this country where there's loads of mobs and thugs and riots and all going on. That is like a load of bullshit. I'll just clear that up now. Anybody who thinks that, it's just it's a load of bullshit. Trust me, it's actually a load of bull. The only thing that goes on over here is, you know, the only time there would be a little riot would be in the 12th of July, when we celebrate something. I've actually forgotten now, and I don't really know how, but pretty much those are the only times when riots would come on. And I'm sure most of the world's heard about the Northern Ireland riots, when Northern Ireland was a little bit crazy back in its era in like 1970s and stuff, when the riots were really mad. But there's nothing really bad about here anymore. It would just be like normal crime, you know, like in any country you've always got a bit of crime, you know. It can be just from thieves, like burglars, to someone getting stabbed or shot. That type of thing just happens over here, but not very much. You don't really see much of it in the news, but it does happen. It happens everywhere though. So when it comes to our accent, as you can see, we're very lazy. We're actually very lazy, and one of the best ways to compare our accent and how we like talk is to compare it to an English person's accent. If you listen to a person from England and you listen to how they talk, they pronounce their English very well, like very fluent, because they are English, obviously. And when we say we go to an airport, this is a really popular one. If an English person goes to an airport and they ask for their like baggage, they will go, "Where are our baggage?" or "Where is our baggage?" I suppose I could say. All in Northern Ireland, you would say, "Where are our bags?" We wouldn't go, "Where is our baggage?" We would just go, "Where are our bags?" It sounds a little bit weird when like I try to pronounce it. It's hard to explain, but we're very lazy when it comes to talking, like literally. As you can hear, my voice is very low. Everyone just sounds like they're depressed over here, even when we're not. We just sound very depressed, and the reason for that is just because I actually don't know, because if you look at people from the south, like Southern Ireland, and you listen to their accents, they're all hoopty-doopty, all freaking high-voiced. I cannot imitate their accent in any way. It's a bit like England, you know. You've got your people, you've got the Manchester accent, the Liverpool accent, the Southern accents, I don't know, you've got quite a few accents, I know that. And then you've got your Scottish accents and stuff, you know. And it's just like that, you know. You've got your Northern Irish accent and you've got your Southern Irish accent, and you know, we talk the same, although people from Southern Ireland, they can speak Gaelic and English, I think. But in case you didn't know, the reason why we have riots over here is based away back in the 1900s, I believe, when, you know, England invaded Ireland and they managed to like take a certain sector of it off, which is now called Northern Ireland. And pretty much most people just fight over what they believe. A lot of people just had riots saying, "Give us back our bit of land." And personally, I don't really care that much between the whole thing. I do prefer being part of the United Kingdom, just due to we have better rules. We get to use pounds the pounds currency, which I prefer. Euros is a lot more expensive in my opinion. You have to use a lot more euros, and yes, that's mainly why I prefer being part of the UK than being part of down below Southern Ireland. And also people from Southern Ireland are Catholics, Christian Catholics, and we would be Protestants. Protestants, that's what you call us, and that's what we also fight over, religious beliefs. And then there is also the little random one, you know, Rangers versus Celtic. Most Catholics support Celtic and most Protestants support Rangers, and that also creates a lot of feuds. But mainly the country I live in is pretty decent. It's alright. I wouldn't really move out of it. It's still a very nice place to live, well, kind of. And one of the very good things about this country, I think it's the only country in the world to have this, is NHS, which means we get free health. The government provides us free health bills. We don't have to pay health bills or anything. But really, that was just a little tiny rundown of our country and what goes on in it, and just give you a tiny history lesson about our country. But I might do a better video some other time. Until next time, guys, peace.